Today I'm building an untoaster, a toaster that turns toast into bread. The first step of this project was to find the cheapest toaster on Amazon for like 15 bucks so I can throw away its insides and rip them out so I can make it do the opposite of what it was intended to do, because it's fun. This was the main reason I wanted a toaster. It's completely hollow. I just want this thing to look like a toaster when it's done and not garbage like everything else I've built. I also kept this. This is the mechanism that's inside the toaster, right there inside. The bread goes in here and you like hold the lever down. It's not currently working with full functionality at the moment, but I think I'm mainly going to use this to hold the bread in there with spots for airflow to go through. So why would we need airflow in a toaster? Because along with the toaster, I've bought this thing. This is a hypersonic mist thingamabob. Basically what it does is it turns water into mist. It's like a humidifier basically. And this is going to go under the toaster in a little water tank, so the mist goes up through the toast. Now when you toast bread, when the bread heats up during toasting, the water molecules, they evaporate, and that's what makes the toast crispy and crunchy. But bread is the opposite of that. It's flimsy and chewy, but that's because there's water in there. So the untoaster works, putting the water back into the bread. Basically, this will make mist. A fan will blow it up through the bread, which will be in here. It'll go through and out. And during that process, the humidity in this area will be really high and the toast will turn back into bread. That's the idea. So I'm going to use this like cheap $2 120 millimeter PC fan. And I'm just going to use clip wires to the SATA connector because it's just 2 ports and that's just the easiest. There is a problem though. This runs on 12 volts and this runs on 24 volts. So my solution, 24 volt power supply and a 10 volt power supply, which is close enough to 12 volts. The fan should still move. So there's just going to be 2 plugs in the wall. This thing's going to draw like 2 watts, so I'm not concerned about anything current-wise. But I mean, it should just work. And then if you put it in the water, it even has LEDs. It makes mist. I don't know if you can see that over the lights, but there's like stuff coming out. And then we have to, this is just pure water, so it's not toxic or anything. Obviously it can't be toxic. I'm gonna put it into my toast. And it's really light, so we could just move it up with a fan. Now if I plug this one in too, fan spins. Look at it, it's spinning with blue LEDs. Which way is the air? Yeah, this way. So if I do this, it should go up. I don't know if you can see that. As you can see, it's going up. Now there is a problem. This thing sprays water everywhere, and there's like water on the fan. There, yeah. Oh, yeah, it just hit the bowl. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's like smoke coming out of the fan. Just barely on camera. That's gonna be going into the bread. Or into the toast and turning it into bread. It's just a bowl of whatever. So I need to make a design where the fan is not directly on top of here. Because then there's going to be water going into the fan. I mean, the motor is like covered, but not fully. So I don't want the motor to like explode. This fan can attach to this. So the fan's going to go right here. It's going to blow out the top. I could probably just like hot glue it like this. Before I do that, I want to put this in the toaster somehow. Just as a place so the bread can sit. Hot glue it together so it's not as flimsy. Alright, pan on a toaster, done. Now, all I need is water under this, and then I just stick this in there, and it should work. Fingers crossed. Here I have my test subject. Eat it.
This is bread.
Thank you. This thing turned this piece of toast back into tasting like and feeling like bread. I can confirm it does taste and feel like bread, but you can't really taste things over YouTube. So here's a rip test with normal bread versus untoasted bread versus toasted bread, or toast. And the toast like cracks in half on the side, but the normal bread and the untoasted bread do not. They more fold and crack. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed your video. Here's a video you would like. Here's my latest video. That's all. Like and subscribe.